first down. Tolbert. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Okay. Let's see.
From the gun, it's Griffin. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Ricky Seals-Jones, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. On 3rd down, Griffin.
Oh,
incomplete.
Poor catch.
Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty.
I thought we had him.
Down.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Fielded just inside the 30.
User hit stick. All right, let's see.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Then he'll give it here to his running back.
Oh, he's thick. Old Kareem.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the pass. Mike 53. 53. Mike.
Now it's Jackson. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And this winds up a gain of 4.
Young Gronk.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now off here to his running back. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That good for 19 and a 1st down. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could.
The Hornets. We asked.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment. But here, he's one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Ooh, the screen.
Yikes. Get away, and he'll go down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Deep. Flag. Block in the back.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
On the ready. Mark 57. Yo, 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 yo. Yo. Bravo.
They'll throw on first down with Griffith. Dumps it underneath to Tolbert. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18. And
yeah, I've just lost like 4 to the computer. We ass.
On first down, Tolbert. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. Hey, Charlie.
Now Griffith on first down. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now again, right side, Tolbert. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it second and 12.
15 long. 15 long.
Out of the gun, Griffith. He's got it to Hilton. 20.
Dang.
And they're going to be set up
Trucking
down around
through.
the 15-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is
Yeah.
that play good for 30 and a first?
I know. You got veteran leadership. That's how you got to think of it.
Down at the 15 now on first and 10. First carry now for Gus Edwards.
Ooh,
And
big
he'll
old
be
face
brought down
mask.
somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
That's
Trying to get
recorded.
one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Recon, 132 final.
Quarter.
No score after one on EA Sports.
Ready, ready. 18 Gator. Cut, cut, cut. Get.
They'll run here with Edwards.
Ooh,
He
big
fights
blast.
forward
Ooh,
for
did we
the
hold?
penalty flag down.
Damn.
And the linemen, they're already walking back. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, he can't hold him.
Gonna give this time to the tailback.
That's a
And now
broken
they're
tackle.
inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards, a good run there, and now second and goal.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And the ball situated at the 9. Second and goal. Griffin.
Oh, no, no, no.
It's caught.
Wrong button.
Tolbert.
Oh, stupid.
A
That's a
minimal gain
touchdown.
there on the 8th play of the drive.
Yeah,
I
you
think
were
most
there.
of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's third and goal. From the shotgun, Griffin. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
T.Y.'s about 42 years old.
His first touchdown of the new season as his guys are on the board first here tonight. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Ready, ready.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
31's the mark. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Jackson now.
Good catch.
That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. They'll run it now out of the gun. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Mm-hmm.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go one more. 53, check 53.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Jackson.
Oh! What? I'm the king of getting stuff tipped on me. Like tip drill catches. Is that RG3?
Find your veterans.
Used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Given 4 on the ground there, they're now left with 3rd and 6.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Watch the run. They're running it. Mike 55, Mike 55.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground.
We were trying to pick the ball up off of your corpse.
Now coming up.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Quickly to Gronkowski.
Bomber.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. No luck.
It wasn't punt block, but basically.
And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again. Griffin. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting
I know, right?
inside the
So weird.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Griffin.
Ooh.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Throwing on second and long. Griffin. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Ooh, he spun off that.
Tolbert. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
You gotta be joking my
Just about
ass.
every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now it's Griffin. This is caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll look to run with Edwards.
Ow.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
I should have
Gus
heard him.
Edwards, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Oh, damn. Oh, fuck.
Gets it to Gronkowski. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. As they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. From the gun, Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw again is Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down,
shit.
however. Let's see what that's about. So that one will be accepted. Jackson will throw again. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. And Jackson throwing once more. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Can you kick the long, Figgy?
So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This will be from 56 yards out. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
Oh, why that?
Second down throw on target. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Again, they'll run with Bettis. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
A loss of 1 makes it 3rd and 14.
Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Jackson from the shotgun. That one complete to Bettis. And they do get this across midfield of the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Same thing.
And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost
Whoa.
defense?
Was they on the ground and then got back up?
From the Rams defense.
Oh.
That's the second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
On second down now, Tolbert.
Almost. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine.
And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, it's Griffin. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Griffin. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. From 21 yards away. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. Now they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution. Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson, open man, Gronkowski complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more. To throw on 3rd down, Jackson.
Oh.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. But you just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And how about this, a fake? And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
I knew it.
They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Down, 30 base. Just get
Mm-hmm.
Mike 7. Mike 51. Mike 51. You don't want to go.
Off the play fake. Here's Griffin.
Oh!
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
He catches
12
those.
yards there as they move the chains.
Go now.
This quarter right now, 14 out of 17, 82%, and it's 1st and 10.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Hey, lock it. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Hey, Echo.
Now Griffin. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys. I'm
kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. From the 31, Jackson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
36, 36.
Hey, we got tight left,
31.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson.
Oh.
And this is incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Come on, set. 10-2 stop.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step.
Hey, exit. Shoot.
Throwing now. Griffin on 1st down. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Draft.
Extra point by Badgley.
You can't trade them away this year.
And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Yeah. And then did you miss the draft?
Out there to kick it away.
Did you set up a draft board? Oh. You were gone or something? Yeah. Have you hung out with Brianna anymore? Nah. That's cool. Whoa, that's rare.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get pulled.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Ready? 10 over.
That's cool.
Get it.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Again, it's Edwards. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Block in the back.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They run once more with Edwards. And some nice running, going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams 34. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. All told, they get 13 yards on that play.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Watch the safety creep. Protein spill.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
60 outlaw.
50 seconds to Mike. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah.
Ready?
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
He's coming.
On 2nd down, it's Edwards. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. On 3rd and goal, here's Griffin. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. Throwing is Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Again, Jackson.
Oh.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
I think he was on the ground.
And a loose football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. There he goes, left side. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown.
No?
Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really
You
hurts
can.
them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Yeah.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
All right, boss. GG.
That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
HG game.